addicts and people dealing with crystal meth and dealing with cocaine and dealing with marijuana and dealing with different types of addictions, the first part of the process is what?
Admitting.
And a lot of people will not admit, I need deliverance. Preachers need deliverance.
I do.
The intercessors need deliverance. The musicians, Lord, they need deliverance. The singers need deliverance. The children need deliverance. Everybody needs deliverance. No matter how high you go up, everybody is in need of deliverance. But what it all matriculates down to is what type of deliverance needs to be administered.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you get into the whole story of Moses and the children of Israel, you find that whenever God hears the cry of a people, especially when he hears their bondage and he hears them chained and ensnared, he raises up a deliverer. Israel said, we want a king like the other God, like the other kingdoms. He had Israel in a place where they didn't need a king. He was their king. So he says, okay, you want to be like other kingdoms, I'll listen to it. He raises up Saul. Y'all know, did y'all know that?
Mm-hmm.
He raised up Saul. Saul started acting crazy. Israel still needed a king. He raises up who? David comes on the scene. And then after David, Solomon. All of it. It all matriculates into the fact that he will never leave you uncovered through the process of deliverance. Now, what is it that you need to be delivered from? Don't say it out loud. I saw you form your lips. Don't say it out loud. Everybody don't need to know what you need to be delivered from. Just, if you need to be delivered, just, some of us is like, how many need to be delivered from emotional bondage? How many need to be delivered from sexual bondage? How many need to be delivered from mental bondage? And the thing about mental bondage is the enemy, he cannot see what you are thinking, but he can hijack thoughts. He can place things into your mind. And we need deliverance from that. You know why? Because the Bible says that I will keep you in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on him. He wouldn't have said that if there was no problem in the battlefield of the mind. So now, since we identify that we need to be delivered, we know what we need to be delivered from. We know who carries our deliverance. I told you I'm just going to fast track. We hitting all the points. We're going to get there. I'm just not dwelling there. We know who's carrying the deliverance. We know we need to be delivered. We know what we need to be delivered from. How do you attain deliverance? This is a question.
Oh.
And it's not rhetorical. How do you go about getting deliverance? Hold on. Let me say this, and then we'll see if everybody can get there. We know what we need to be delivered from. Let's say I need to be delivered from sex. Fornication. Yeah, you taught us about the sex thing. Fornication. I know how to go get me some stuff to perform fornication. I know how to do that. I know how to go get me something to drink when I need to get that little turn up. I know how to get myself. I know where to find it. So how is it that I know where to get